Hello students. So students, in the previous part of the video, we have discussed exercise 8.4 from NCERT of chapter number 8, that is Introduction to Trigonometry. Okay. In the previous video student, we have solved up to question number 5 part 6. Okay. Means up to part 6 we have covered all the questions. Now in today's video, we will solve the remaining questions of question number 5. Okay. So the seventh part of question number 5 is sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta upon 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta equal to tan theta. Means the seventh part of question number 5 is that you have to prove that sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta equal to tan theta. So let's start. Suppose I have taken LHS, and LHS is sin theta minus 2 sin cube theta divided by 2 cos cube theta minus cos theta. Okay. Now student, what we will do? First, whatever things is common in numerator and denominator, we will take as a common. Okay. So in numerator we can take sin theta common. Okay. So in bracket what will come? In bracket 1 minus 2 sin square theta will come. Okay, that is divided by. Now in denominator what will common? So common will be cos theta in bracket 2 cos square theta minus 1 will be left. Okay. So first thing what we have done, that we have taken common in numerator and denominator. Okay. Now student, see sin theta upon cos theta will be equal to tan theta, and this bracket will be left, and we need to prove LHS equal to RHS, and RHS is tan theta. So it means that we have to cancel the whatever things are coming in the bracket, we have to cancel it. Okay, because when these two will be cancelled, then sin theta upon cos theta will be left, and sin theta upon cos theta will be equal to tan theta. So this thing will not change. What we will do, either we will change numerator in terms of denominator, or we will change denominator in terms of numerator, because we want to cancel these two, and for cancelling these two we need to convert into the same trigonometric ratio. See, here is sin square theta and here is cos square theta. So either you will change numerator into denominator, or you will change denominator into numerator. So suppose I am changing numerator into denominator. So see, we have studied one identity, that sin square theta plus cos square theta equal to 1. So in place of sin square theta, what we can write, student? 1 minus cos square theta. Okay? Or in place of cos square theta, you can write 1 minus sin square theta. So I am changing this. Okay? I am changing in the numerator. If you will change in the numerator, you have not to change denominator. Okay? Because you are converting numerator into denominator. Matlab ki whatever things are coming in the denominator, you have to convert the numerator in the same manner. So see, I will keep it like sin theta upon cos theta. Okay? And see student, here 1 minus 2, and the sin theta's value, sin square theta value will be equal to 1 minus cos square theta. Okay? And in the denominator 2 cos square theta minus 1 will be left. Okay? Now sin theta. Now student, in the bracket, when bracket will open, here is 1 minus, when 2 is multiplied to 1, minus 2, and when minus 2 is multiplied to minus cos square theta, it will become 2 cos square theta. Okay, divided by cos theta, and denominator will be same only, that is 2 cos square theta minus 1, because we are changing numerator into denominator. Okay. Now sin theta in bracket 1 minus 2 will become minus 1 plus 2 cos square theta divided by cos theta in bracket 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now sin theta, now this can be written like this also, 2 cos square theta minus 1 divided by cos theta 2 cos square theta minus 1. Now whatever things are coming in the bracket in numerator and denominator, both are same, so these two will be cancelled. So what will left? Sin theta upon cos theta. So sin theta upon cos theta will be equal to tan theta, and that tan theta is what? Is the RHS. So by that way we can say LHS equal to RHS, hence proved. Okay. So by that way we have to solve. You have to keep in mind that what is you are going to prove. Okay. If you that thing you will keep in your mind, then it will be easier for you to prove LHS equal to RHS. So by that way, student, we have completed 7th part. After this we are going to start the 8th part. Okay. So please note down it. Now student, the 8th part of question number 5 is that you have to prove sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square equal to 7 plus tan square A plus cot square A. This you have to prove. So again we will take LHS, student. Same concept we are using in all question. Okay. So first we will take LHS. LHS is sin A plus cosec A whole square plus cos A plus sec A whole square. Okay. Now what you do, student? You know the formula of A plus B whole square, that is A square plus B square plus 2AB. So that formula you will use to expand these two terms. Okay. So when you will expand this term with the help of A plus B whole square, you will get sin square A plus cosec square A plus 2 sin A cosec A. Okay. Similarly, when you will expand this term, so it will come cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 cos A sec A. Okay. Now what you do, student? Again we can write sin square A plus cosec square A. Now 2 sin A into cosec A, the product of a trigonometric ratio and its reciprocal is equal to 1. I told you. Okay. Or you can write like this also, 2 sin A. Okay. And cosec A can be written as 1 by sin A. Okay. Similarly, cos square A plus sec square A plus 2 cos A and sec A can be written as 1 by cos A. Okay. So now sin A cancel, cos A cancel. Okay. So what will left, student? Sin square A plus cosec square A, and here will be only 2. Okay. Plus cos square A plus sec square A, then again 2. Okay. This will be left, because when these two will cancel, only 2 will left here and 2 will left here. So now, student, what you do? See, here is sin square A and here is cos square A. So what you do? You write both as together. So sin square A plus cos square A you have written together, plus 2 plus 2, that is 4. And 2 plus 2, that is 4. And what is left? Cosec square A plus sec square A. Okay. Now, student, sin square A plus cos square A, we all know that is 1 plus 4. Now cosec square A, student, you have studied 3 identities, and in the third identity you know that 1 plus cot square A is equal to cosec square A, and 1 plus tan square A is equal to sec square A. So in this expression, where is cos square A here? So you can put the value of cosec square A here. So in place of cosec square A, we can write, see, this value is 1, after that 4, and this value is equal to 1 plus cot square A. Okay. And what is the value of sec square a? The value of sec square a is 1 plus 10 square a. So 1 plus 10 square a. So now see, how many numbers are here? 1 plus 4, 5, 5 plus 1, 6, 6 plus 1, 7. So 7, after that plus cot square a plus 10 square a. Or when you will write in the sequence, so you will get 7 plus 10 square a plus cot square a. So this is the RHS only. So this is the RHS only. See, this is the RHS now. 7 plus 10 square a plus cot square a. This is the RHS. See, this is expression is same as this, but what I have done, I have written in which order which is given in the question. In the question it is given that 7 plus 10 square a plus cot square a. So I have written this expression like this. So this is our RHS. So that's why LHS equal to RHS, then hence proved. Okay. So that much concept you have to use. Very simple question. First we have expanded these two expressions in the formula of a plus b whole square. Then we have seen which term can be cancelled. After that we have made together sin square a and cos square a. So sin square a plus cos square a become 1, and this 4, and in place of cosec square a I have put 1 plus cot square a, and in place of sec square a I have put 1 plus tan square a. So I have seen that 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1. 1 plus 4 plus 1 plus 1, that is equal to 7, then cot square a, then tan square a. So that is equal to the RHS. So LHS equal to RHS. So hence proved. So by that we have finished question number part 8 of the question number 5. So please note it down. After this we will discuss part 9 of question number 5. Okay. So please do. Now student, the 9th part of question number 5 is that you have to prove cosec a minus sin a in one bracket into sec a minus cos a equal to 1 by tan a plus cot a. Okay. So this is the question, you can see in your book also. So we will start from LHS. Now what you do student, first you write LHS. LHS is cosec a minus sin a in one bracket into sec a minus cos a. Okay. Now what you do, you can change cosec in terms of sin and sec in terms of cos. So cosec a can be written as 1 by sin a minus sin a. Okay, in one bracket, and in the other bracket sec a can be written as 1 by cos a minus cos a. Okay. Now what do you do student, you solve these two brackets separately. So see, when you will solve these two brackets separately, in first bracket sin a can be written as sin a upon 1. Sin a can be written as sin a upon 1. Okay, and in this denominator will be 1, so the LCM of sin a and 1 will be sin a only. So in this bracket the LCM will be sin a. Okay, so here will become 1 only, and then minus, and here will become sin square a. Okay, because sin a can be written as sin a upon 1, so the LCM of sin a and 1 will be sin a only. So here will become 1 only, and here sin a into sin a will be sin square a. Similarly, in the second bracket the LCM will be cos a, here will be 1, and here will be cos square a. Okay. Now what do you do, 1 minus sin square a student, 1 minus sin square a is equal to cos square a. With the help of first identity, you can see 1 minus sin square a is nothing but the value of cos square a. I have used many times. So in place of 1 minus sin square a, I can write cos square a upon sin a, because student, you know na, sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. So when you will calculate the value of sin square a, so you can write 1 minus cos square a, and when you will calculate the value of cos square a, you can write 1 minus sin square a. So this thing you should know. Okay. in place of sin square a you can write 1 minus cos square a, or in place of cos square a you can write 1 minus sin square a. So here is 1 minus sin square a na, so in place of 1 minus sin square a I have put cos square a, and in place of 1 minus cos square a I will put sin square a upon cos a. ठीक है. Now see, we have solved these two brackets separately. Sorry, we have solved these two brackets separately, and we got in first bracket cos square a upon sin a into sin square a upon cos a. So now this sin a will cancel its square sign, and this cos a will cancel its square sign. So what will left, student? Cos a into sin a. So we can write sin a cos a. ठीक है. So after solving LHS we got sin a cos a which is not equal to the RHS. By seeing, जब हम देखते हैं कि सॉल्व करने पर sin a cos a आया तो वो हमको इसके बराबर दिख नहीं रहा है, तो अब करना क्या होगा, हमको RHS भी सॉल्व करना होगा. ठीक है, क्योंकि कभी कभी मैंने आपको बोला था कभी कभी दोनों इक्वल नहीं दिखते हैं, दिखते नहीं हैं लेकिन होते हैं, तो आपको दिखाना तो पड़ेगा ही. तो पहले आपने LHS सॉल्व किया, देन यू विल सॉल्व RHS. क्योंकि अगर ये RHS के बराबर आ जाता है स्टूडेंट, अगर ये RHS के बराबर आ जाता तो सॉल्व करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती. अभी ये इसके बराबर हमको दिख नहीं रहा है, तो इसके लिए इसके बाद इसको हम सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते. तो अगर सॉल्व नहीं कर सकते तो हमको RHS भी सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. तो RHS इज व्हाट? RHS इज 1 by 10a plus cot a. ठीक है. So what you do? You can write 10a can be written as sin a upon cos a, and this can be written as cos a upon sin a. Okay. So now 1 by, in the denominator, suppose you have to solve only denominator. So when you will solve denominator, the LCM of denominator will come sin a cos a. ठीक है. And when you will solve sin a cos a when divided by cos a, sin a will left, and when sin a will multiply to sin a, here will be sin square a, plus again same procedure, when this thing will divided by sin a, cos a will left, and when cos a is multiplied to cos a, cos square a will left. Okay. So now 1 by, see, sin square a plus cos square a is equal to 1 divided by sin a cos a. Now many of the students will think, after that what we will do, student? See, it was the actual divide. It was the actual divide. See, it was the actual divide. So what you can write? This one can be written as 1 by 1. This one can be written as 1 by 1. Okay. So I am writing this one as 1 by 1. After that 1 by sin a cos a. ठीक है. We can write now. So now you know the logic how to solve this type of question. 1 by 1 will be multiplied to sin a cos a upon 1. So what will left? Only sin a cos a. So see, after solving LHS we got sin a cos a, and after solving RHS we also got a sin a cos a. So we can say LHS is equal to RHS proved. ठीक है. So in this part also, student, we need to solve LHS as well as RHS. So after solving LHS we got sin a cos a, after solving RHS we got sin a cos a. So both are equal, so that's why it is proved. Okay. So I hope it is clear to you. Please note down it. After that, student, we will solve the last part of question number 5, and it is the last question of this exercise also. So that we will do. Okay. So first we will complete that question, this question. After that we will start last part of question number 5. So student, the last part of question number 5, that is part 10, is that you have to prove that 1 plus tan square a divided by 1 plus cot square a is equal to bracket 1 minus tan a upon 1 minus cot a ka whole square, which is also equal to tan square a. So here is, student, 3 terms are here. Here is 3 terms are here. So you need to solve these two terms. Okay, you need to solve these two terms. Okay, so we will start from LHS. Now it is LHS, it is RHS. So what is it is? So it will be MHS, middle hand side, because left, right, and between left and right, what is that? MHS. Okay, or you can say anything. So first we will take LHS. So LHS is 1 plus tan square A, ठीक है, divided by 1 plus cot square A. Now student, 1 plus tan square A is the identity. We know that 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta. So 1 plus tan square A will become sec square A divided by, and 1 plus cot square A will become cosec square A, because we have studied one formula, that is 1 plus tan square theta equal to sec square theta, and 1 plus cot square theta equal to cosec square theta. That was identity number second, and it is third. So that we have applied. Now student, 1 sec square A divided by cosec square A. Now sec square A can be written as 1 by cos square A, because sec is the reciprocal of cos. Similarly, cosec square A can be written as 1 plus sin square A. ठीक है? Now, when you will solve these two, you will get 1 by cos square A into sin square A upon 1. So all together you will get sin square A divided by cos square A. Now, this thing can be written as sin A upon cos A, sin A upon cos A का whole square. ठीक है? So now sin A upon cos A will be what student? 10 है ना? So 10A square, 10A का whole square will be equal to what? 10 square A. So that's proved. It is equal to RHS. Sorry. After solving LHS, we got the value 10 square A, which is equal to RHS. Okay. Now we need to solve this one also. Okay. We need to solve this one also. So what we will do, student? Now this one. Suppose it is MHS. There is not any term of MHS, but I can write middle hand side. Okay. So see, it is 1 minus 10A का whole square. Sorry. It is 1 minus 10A upon 1 minus cot A whole square. ठीक है? It is clear, student? I hope it is clear to you. Now what we will do, student? What we can do? See, what you do now, you convert 10A cot A in terms of sine and cos. So this thing can be written as 1 minus sine A upon cos A divided by 1 minus cos A upon sine A का whole square. ठीक है? This thing we can write now. What I have done, I have converted 10 into sine and cos, and cot into cos and sine. So now solve separately numerator and denominator. So in numerator, student, cos A will be LCM, because 1 can be written as 1 by 1. So LCM of 1 and cos A will be cos A. So here we left cos A minus sine A upon cos A. This will come in the numerator part, okay? Because it was numerator. Divided by, in the denominator, the LCM will be sine A. So 1 by 1, its denominator is 1, and the LCM of 1 and sine is sine A. So here will become sine A minus cos A and whole का square. ठीक है? Now, see, when you will solve it, student, so suppose this bracket is that, what we can do? Inside the bracket, cos A minus sine A upon cos A into sine A upon, wait a minute, I need to remove this because there is not so much space. Okay. Now after this I am solving here. So see, inside the bracket, student, what will come? cos A minus sin A divided by cos A into, this will come out upside, so sin A upon sin A minus cos A whole square. ठीक है, there was not so much space, student, that's why I have written like this. See, two fractions are here, first fraction is this, second fraction is this. When you will divide two fractions, so this will come in the numerator and this will be multiplied to the denominator. So cos A minus sin A upon cos A into sin A upon sin A minus cos A. ठीक है, I hope it is visible to you. ठीक है, now this, what you do, student, see, it is sin A minus cos A, it is cos A minus sin A. So wait a minute, student, I am writing remaining three here, ठीक है, because not so much space is here. So I hope this thing is clear to you, this part is clear to you. Okay, so I am going to erase it, I am also going to erase it. So after here I am solving here. Okay, so see, because there was not so much space, that's why. So see, cos A minus sin A upon cos A, ठीक है, this was in the numerator, and when this will be multiplied to this, reciprocal of this will be multiplied to this, so the reciprocal of this term will be sin A upon sin A minus cos A, ठीक है, एंड होल का स्क्वायर. ठीक है, ये सब कुछ स्क्वायर के अंदर ही हो रहा है. ठीक है, दिस डिवाइडेड बाय दिस, so first we will write like this, and after this we will write the multiplication side and we will reciprocal it. So the reciprocal of this term will be sin A upon sin A minus cos A. Now students see, bracket cos A minus sin A upon cos A, ठीक है, into sin A, and suppose in this, from this bracket I have taken minus common. So when I will take minus common, what will left in the bracket? In the bracket cos A minus sin A will come, ठीक है, and पूरे का square. Now cos A minus sin A and cos A minus sin A both will be cancelled. Now what will left? See, minus is left. Okay, so this minus will come in the numerator. So minus sin A upon cos A will left, and whole square will left. ठीक है. See, after this you can understand. Now it is cos A minus sin A and it is sin A minus cos A. So from these two terms, from any of these two terms, we can take minus common from either from this or either from this. Okay. So I have taken minus common from this term. So when I will take minus common, so minus will come outside, and inside the bracket cos A minus sin A will left. Now cos A minus sin A will be cancelled with cos A minus sin A. So these two will be cancelled, and minus is left, so minus will go upside, so minus sin A upon cos A whole square will left. Now when you will do the square of this whole expression, the square of minus will become plus, and see what you will get. You will get like this, sin A upon cos A, ठीक है, whole square. ठीक है, and sin A upon cos A, student, sin A upon cos A is nothing but tan A का square. See, sin A upon cos, see, when you will do the square of this, minus sign will be cancelled because square of the negative number is also a positive number. So this thing can be written like this also, and sin A upon cos A is equal to tan A. So tan A का whole square, which is equal to tan square A. So again the middle hand side comes equal to RHS. So that's why we have proved this statement. First we have taken LHS. After taking LHS, we have proved that LHS is equal to tan square A. Then we need to solve this term also, that is known as MHS. So MHS we have solved. After solving MHS also, we got tan square A. So in the end we can write LHS is equal to MHS is equal to RHS. Okay, so by that way we have finished the 10th part of question number 5, and by that way we have finished this exercise also. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. First I have solved this term which came equal to tan square A. Then I have solved this term which is also came equal to tan square A. So in the end we can write that it is proved. Okay. So student, from exercise 8.4 almost I solved all questions. So what you will do, you will do all the question of this exercise as well as the example before 8.4. Okay, because that was very important and usually comes in the boards examinations. Okay, so by that we have finished this chapter. Now what you have to do, student, you have many books like R.D. Sharma, R.S. Agrawal. So based on trigonometric identities, you need to solve at least 15 to 20 questions in your copy. Okay, that is your assignment also. Okay, this is also an assignment for you, that you will do at least 15 to 20 questions from any other books. Okay, and that questions will be different from these questions, because this question is, I have already told you, so you can practice it. But whatever question you will do from the other book, that question should be different from these question. Okay, so that you will be perfect in solving trigonometric identities. Okay, so from my side, student, this chapter is completed and I hope that you are completing your work also. So from the next part we will start our next topic, that is application of trigonometry, which is also known as height and distance. Okay, and it is the 9th chapter of your NCERT book. So from the next part we will start chapter number 9, that is height and distance. So till then, students, have a nice day, take care, thank you.